Yeah, I think I'll just go with that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon, everybody. Uber Maximus, aka Kid Millennium here, once again today. And I'm back, and welcome to Call of Duty Ghost. This has actually been hectic. Let me put myself in a party so no one can hear me. Start a party. Party controls, make the party invite only. Alright. So where I was last time, I said that I was on a trip, on a family trip, and I was just like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm not gonna be streaming. I did end up missing another game's event. And it was an anniversary event for one of the games, and if you all know what it is, you guys can go in and look back at that. I ended up missing it, and I didn't really end up getting what I wanted to get. So I'm left with a couple of like leftover like points to get stuff. So yeah.
Look at this place. It's been a bloody battleground since they were unearthed. Spectre 1, take this drill and destroy any hives on your way to the crater. Arm that nuke and haul ass back here. Let's go. Good luck, gentlemen.
Roger that. Spectre 1 copies.
This is a mess. All right, well I'll just leave it like that. Don't take any damage from aliens before the hive is destroyed. Okay. So, I bet you're wondering why Call of Duty Ghosts.
You've got hostiles on the drill.
I actually got this game pre-ordered like a couple days ago, and I thought it'd be a good stream to get, or a good game to stream. And this was right before I went on vacation to like out of state.
We've got hostiles attacking the drill.
I might have mentioned this to you guys already. I did play this game a while ago when I was like a tiny kid. And this was like before I started streaming too. So you could say I'm very familiar with this game. The only thing was that I actually had it on my PlayStation 3 and not on the Xbox One. I got this game for the Xbox One pre-ordered a couple of days ago. I had it. I got my first version of the game, my pre-gen, as for the PS3, as a Christmas gift. When it was like, I guess when the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360 were barely like falling out, fading out, and saying hello to the new consoles. So, you know, I'm very familiar with this game. Very familiar with it. Oh. When I got the game, it was pretty fun actually. I remember at the beginning of like, I don't know what, but I guess the game got a bit of hate or like a bit of like people not liking it. And from my standing point, I thought it was very fun. Although I did had a little, I would consider them pet peeves because it didn't bother me enough to like hate the game like overall. Oh, that was like a 3-shot. That was crazy. I would say that the gun setup is really weird. The way yeah, I would just say like I would just consider like the gun setup, like, you know, that's just one thing in Call of Duty. Like the gun setup is always weird sometimes. Like one time, like in one setting it's like all fully automatic, but when you play campaign or whatever, it's like, oh, it's a fully automatic or whatever. But I mean, it's always a pet peeve, and always pretty much will be a pet peeve for Call of Duty, how their guns function, depending on what mode you're playing. But I think the one that bothered me the most was like, I guess like you can have like one of the guns you can actually have like a legit fully automatic in one setting, but like when you play like a campaign or whatever, like when you play like a multiplayer, it's just like fully automatic or just semi-auto burst. And that was one of the pet peeves that bothered me. I was like, oh my goodness, you know. But you know, enough of that. Enough of getting on how like the guns work, because you know pretty much you see that in every single Call of Duty that there is possibly. Like, let's say like, this sounds like this or this sounds like that, or like the gun sounds aren't real, the gun sounds are like fake or whatever, you know. For the Call of Duty Ghosts, the guns are gonna be like one of those pet peeves all the time. Trust me. But you get used to it, and the thing is like it's bearable sometimes. It doesn't really bother you that much. It just makes you kind of scratch your head and be like, huh, I wonder why it sounds like that when in other games it sounds like this, or like in another game it sounds cooler. But other than that, yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm actually gonna invite a buddy, so give me a let me I hope I'm not stranding for too long because they're gonna start coming out in a minute. So give me a minute. Where is he? Let's see, where is he at? I'm just looking for a friend so I can actually talk to him. And I hear aliens in the back, so I don't know if you can hear that. So I'm gonna invite a friend over. This might be the first time I invite a friend over. Alright. Oi! Hello? Hi. Oh, I'm doing good. Running out of ammo. Oh, really?
They're attacking the drill.
Ah.
You've got hostiles on the drill.
Alright.
The drill is halfway there.
Ah.
They're attacking the drill. The drill's under attack. The drill's taking too much heat. We're gonna lose the drill. Get him off. We're gonna lose the drill. Get him off.
Ah.
The drill's taking too much heat.
Ah.
We're gonna lose the drill. Get
And nobody noticed that. Nobody noticed that. No. When you have UFC and then when it says JUFC, it's like nobody's gonna notice that. Like, of course, no one's gonna notice that. Oh. Well, no one's gonna notice GUFC. It just surprised me to like UFC. Huh? This guy says GUFC. Does this bother you in any way? No, I don't think so. It doesn't bother me one bit, actually. Actually, let me see if your audio is included. I don't even think my audio is included on the stream. Oh, shucks. That's what I'm talking to myself right now. Here, let me include, chat, microphone, more chat. Okay, yes, I'm streaming right now, actually. Yeah, oh well. I probably have my thing on invite only. Probably because I streamed this earlier, but it just has some weird problems. Ah, okay. We can put. No worries, man. Later.
They're attacking the drill.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That was a really good friend of mine. Shout out to him. And I think, is that the leaper? Yes, that was the leaper. I knew we'd find him one day. Anyway, That's a really good friend of mine. His name is overall chain 972. If you guys could subscribe to him, he's pretty cool as well. We're like pretty good friends. So, you know, if you guys want, go ahead and subscribe to him. He's actually a pretty good fellow. So where was I leaving off? I'm just gonna start with. I really had a lot of fun with this game. I had a lot of weird peeves about like how the guns work in this game. Like, not by the sounds, but like how it works. Like, let's say like this gun functions this way or whatever. Like, you can have like 1 or 2 attachments or something like that. It's weird. I wouldn't worry about it because, you know, it doesn't really bother me. I just want to say how much. I'm just describing how a peeve it is. How like peevish it is sometimes. But it doesn't really bother me, really. I'm used to all Call of Duties, and Call of Duties always have a thing with their guns. I will admit that. But no, about the game, like I said, my first time playing this was like back in 2000, like late 2013, like around Christmas time, all going to 2014. I got it for Christmas from my older brother. It was pretty amazing. I loved the game. Not having the new Xbox, I did get it for pre-gen at the time. Well, I would say as of right now, it's pre-gen, the PlayStation 3. Because going into detail, like of it being at the time current to next gen or pre-gen, whatever, it would just be too much of a story hassle. So when I got it pre-gen, when I had it pre-gen, which is like, you know, right now, it's currently pre-gen. So getting it was really fun. I ended up losing my first match, I remember, on multiplayer. I beat the campaign. Very fun, by the way. And I really haven't had any problems with it. The game was always good to me. It was fun. I just had fun, play fun. You know? I did have a bit ragey moments, but I mean, like, it was actually a pretty good game overall. It was a pretty good game overall. Flashing back to like now, I got this game pre-owned. I couldn't find it new, but the disc was actually pretty clean, and so is the box. Luckily, I actually managed to find it in a really good condition, so I'm happy for that. And I basically got it before I went on vacation to like out of state or whatever. As I've said in my previous video, that I was going to be gone and I wasn't going to be streaming Overwatch or whatever. And I was really sad because I didn't get to unlock what I wanted to unlock, and I'm gonna have to wait until next summer or next May or whatever to actually get what I want to get, because, you know, it's gonna be a bummer because I really wanted those things that I stated that I wanted to get. But I mean, who knows? We'll see what happens. When I barely tried the game, I think I tried it before we left. Like I said, we tried it before. I got it before I left, and I managed to try it before we left. It's actually pretty fun. My first time completing the Extinction. I ended up making it to the town, like a little town over there. From what I remember playing it the first time on the PlayStation 3, I ended up surviving here, and I ended up dying where I went right now. But I mean, like, I actually evolved pretty much from like the game. So when I barely played it, like for the first time on here, I ended up surviving all the way over there. One main key about the game is that with your upgrades and the teeth, you're gonna need to pile up on those, because you're gonna need to, like, those become really efficient when, like, you know, when you're like in the high levels, because those things actually do pay off and they actually do help you out. Unless you're one of those guys that's just barely new to the game, you might survive. I would say you might, because like having everything like on basic upgrades, you might not make it. You might not. It depends on how your setup is. Because, you know, I couldn't really survive with a P4. I couldn't survive with the P226. It's just not that strong to me. The revolver is, and I managed to like beat the game a couple times, or beat like all the other maps a couple times with that gun, and it's never let me down. Other guns like the MP443 or the MP443 Grotch actually helped me out a lot, and it's actually one of like the best guns, I think, which is why it's like one of the last ones you actually get. Um, yeah, I'll wait for that. Let me, my shield.
Grab the drill and let's move up.
And, yeah, let's just see where else we go.
Keep your eyes peeled. I don't think we're alone.
I'm just gonna take the money. Oh, man.
Restock. Keep moving forward. I'll return as soon as I can.
I would say more, but I don't want to end up losing topic. Or getting off topic. Or, like, making it sound, like, kind of weird or freaky or, like, not making sense. So, I mean, once this stream's over, I'm gonna, like, convert it to... I'm gonna, like, upload it to YouTube, and then I'm just gonna write my story on this game in the description. But overall, this game is pretty fun. I've always had a lot of fun time with this. Never had any issues. Might have raged a couple times, but playing it on the next gen or on the current gen as of right now, pretty much a blast. The graphics look a lot better compared to the PlayStation 3. Probably because I had it on an AV and not HDMI, but I mean, like, even with the HDMI, it looks a lot better. So, I'll have to remind myself to, like, you know, leave my story about this game in the description so you guys can get an understanding of how this game impacted me and how I think this is one of the coolest games out of this decade. Because, I mean, pretty much, it's 2018. It's going to be 2019 before you know it, and this game is going to be, like, one of the, I would say, like, one of the most contradicting ones, and the most, you know, interesting ones. Just to cover it a little bit, why I say it's why it's contradictory, because it's one of the first Call of Duties to actually introduce the sliding into prone, and it's actually been in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3, and World War 2, and Infinite Warfare, and yeah, pretty much that's about it. So it's been pretty much in every single Call of Duty as of, like, the most recent ones. You just slide into it, and this was the first game to actually introduce it. Another thing, the setup. Even with the HDMI, I think a little bit of things are kind of blurry or, like, fuzzy in some parts, like the map, not the map design, but, like, the map, like, you know how, like, when you go, like, to, like, when you're on a loading screen, it's just, like, now entering this map or whatever. It is kind of blurry on its own state, but, like, I mean, I don't know. Like, some parts, it's, you know, it's like, it's the first game to be, the reason is that even this game has a bit of holes, like, despite the graphics and, like, how the gun functions work, how it's set up. I would say, you know, because it's, like, this is the first game for the Xbox One. One of the first games for the Xbox One. Well, the first Call of Duty for the Xbox One. That's better. I'll put it like that. So, it's obviously going to have, like, a couple of mess-ups, but I mean, like, with its setup, you think it would have done, with the way it's set up, and with the knowledge of people, you think it would have been a lot better. Despite the graphics and, like, how, like, they make the map and all that stuff. Cause, I mean, because sometimes, like, when you, like, play, you can see a bit of, like, touches that look kind of, like, prehistoric. Not prehistoric, but, like, they look kind of prehistoric, despite the year 2013, you know? Like I said, I'll go into context within the description, so it's not too much of a, you know, ball of mess that I'm just talking or whatever, you know? So it doesn't sound too weird or whatever. Key shot accuracy 50%. You know, let me set up this turret, and then we'll see, yeah. I did manage to complete this, like, all the way through on the PS3, and I'm actually going to see if I can actually do it on here. I did mess up on the first couple times. Now that I'm a level 22, I pretty much have all the stuff that I like to use unlocked, except the ammo. I do like using armor piercing, but I'm not there yet, so I'm just going to see how far I can go with what I have with right now. I forgot, I gotta keep my accuracy at 50% or higher. Hey, cock, I can use this. This explosive ammo is really working really well. I mean, compared to like the incendiary ammo, this actually has more damage. Like this doesn't do like after, like it doesn't do after damage.
Meteors inbound.
Like the stun ammo doesn't really do any damage. It just does like, I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't do damage. It just does like it just like what it does. It just stuns enemies. And I think the damage is like minimal. Like I think the damage is actually lowered, in my opinion. The normal ammo, like just normal ammo, I think it actually works pretty well. I haven't had any problems with it. And I don't think it really, like, in case you ever run out of your special ammo, you always have that ammo just in case, or whatever. Incendiary ammo, it just does, like, I want to say it's splash damage, but it's, like, one of those that does, like, little, like, after, after damage. Like, even when you shoot it, it still does, like, damage or whatever, like, yeah, I just call it after damage. I can't think of the word right now. When it's like, draining damage. There you go. Like when you shoot, it does like a bit of drain damage. The stun just doesn't really drain their damage. It just shoots them, and then it's just like, it doesn't drain their damage. It just kind of stuns them after a while. And I'd say that would actually help out a lot, so that they don't attack you as much. And that, oh, not an ammo. But yeah, this is how stun ammo works, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't really do an amount of damage, but it just stuns them, so they don't attack you, and you actually have time for yourself to actually kill them. But yeah, I mean, my favorite ammo to use, personally, is the armor piercing. Secondary, explosive, or third, I don't know. Whatever you guys like to use. I always use the armor piercing because I think just because it's like the highest, I think just because it's the last ammo that you unlock doesn't mean it's like the most highly damaged. I mean, I used a revolver and I have no problems except like my aiming skills. But I mean, like, I don't know. I guess this depends on what you use, because I've seen people use like the first level stuff too, and they actually pretty much forego with it. I guess because like what I'm used to, I guess, because like I remember because I got used to like the IMS, which is pretty easy and it's really easy for me to use. But I mean, I prefer like the shield or like the sentry turret or whatever. But personally, it's like I'm pretty much okay with like what I use.
We've got hostiles on the drill.
I don't know about you guys, but you guys can comment what you guys use and what your tactics are. Because sometimes, like, I guess it just depends on the individual, how skilled they are with the item and how well they use the item. Because I know some people that actually just legit like complete the game on the first try with no like upgrades, like no setups or nothing. I don't know how you people do that or how it's possible. I've never been able to do it. I feel like somebody has. If somebody has, good job. But I mean, like, with the stuff I have, I'd rather use that because it actually makes me survive. I actually survive better with all this. It's actually 24 minutes, man. We're actually going by pretty quick. Oh, so the right shield destroyed. I think the armor piercing would work a lot better. Come on. Ow! Dang it! I gotta get out of here before I die. I'm legit about to die. They really just love that damn drill, don't they? Oh! I gotta destroy that thing. Okay. Oh, dang it! These guys just love attacking me, don't they? I gotta rebuild this. I gotta repair this drill. I hope I'm not mumbling, guys. I really hope I'm not, because I want to catch my audio. Oh. Okay. Okay. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh boy. Where'd they go? Oh, I'm already done. What should we do? Should we upgrade our ammo? Yeah, I think we should upgrade our ammo so I don't constantly have to reload. Plus, like, it's the only thing that I'm actually using at this point, except my rad shield.
Looks like the next time needs additional firepower to bring down. Black flag is circling back for support. Keep the airspace clear.
Let me use that.
Yeah, this'll work.
Up. Let me upgrade my
This area's clear.
shield.
Drop that drill and move up. Yeah, this'll work.
There we go. I gotta upgrade my shield.
How many more of these things are
Or not my
there?
shield, my armor. And then I gotta use a sentry turret if I need
Yeah,
to.
this'll work.
I'll probably use a sentry turret as well. I'll probably throw some tanks in here so I can actually. One cool thing that you can actually do, you can actually shoot these tanks, and they can actually do damage to this. Or you can just shoot it yourself, which is actually another cool thing. But I mean, I don't know what. Then again, I don't know why I'm going into context with this game. When pretty much you guys are, when this game is like pretty much like 5 years old. But then you guys probably haven't played it yet, or maybe you guys probably haven't played it at all. And, you know, if you guys want to play a retro game, this would probably be a good one, because it's already going to be that. Like I said, it's going to be like that time where it's like it's going to be considered one of those old games. Dang it, these guys are just killing me. I'm just going in context, like, you know, just so in case if you guys don't know what I'm, because I know you guys, some of you guys might know, and some of you guys might not. Sometimes I think the incendiary was actually a lot better, but then I actually want to wait for the armor piercing, because I think that actually might be a lot better too. As of right now, the explosive ammo is actually okay. Oh my god, come on. Oh, don't exit out of me. I destroyed most of them, right? Oh my god, where are the scorpions? Where are the scorpions? Ugh! Where they at? Where they at? I got that one. Where's the other one? Yeah, I think armor piercing might work out a lot for me. Oh. Come on. Ammo clip. I don't know if I'm gonna need that far, but because I don't use like normal ammo, I use like special ammo. I don't know, like I said before, you guys can comment what you guys prefer, because sometimes, like, depending on what the player and depending on the skill, you guys live. Like I said before, I've seen guys just like survive on the basic setups, and you know, they've actually made it all the way, even on the hardest levels. And I'll just be like, why do you have this for, boy? And surely enough, we end up winning. Even though they have like the cheapest setup. Sometimes they're boss, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're like a total screw up. Sometimes they're like the guardian of the game. But it's like I don't know how they do it. So I respect all you guys who can like complete the game with like the basic setup. You know, I've never been able to do that. I guess you got to be like a certain type of player. You got to be a quick player. You got to be a quick gunner. Because the thing is, like, I survive with the armor and the riot shield because the thing is, like, I actually have a bit of life left over, and I don't use the tank at all because the thing is, like, it actually replaces my ability to reload fast. And I like being a gunslinger. I like to be like the one with the first kill. So I end up using like the weapons. I end up using weapon specialist because I like being good with the weapons. I don't use tank. Even though I would love the health, I don't, use it. But I think there's a type of class, or there's like some, like when you actually earn enough teeth, like on the top left, like in order to, like first off, in order to get teeth, you actually have to kill a certain average of cryptids. But when you actually gain enough, you actually can have 2 classes, I think, which is actually pretty cool. So I have 1.
Heading back to restock. Keep moving forward. I'll return as soon as I can.
Let's, yeah, this, I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar with this. I'm just going in depth with how it works, so you guys actually remember, or actually guys know how it works. For all you guys who have played, and for all you guys who haven't played, like, in a while. Because I know some guys are just like, what? Okay, let me get that. I'm gonna use a sentry on the next round. So, yeah. One thing about the game, you gotta look out for those rhinos. If you guys are wondering what I like on the game, like on the, like the mode, like Extinction, I really like Extinction. One reason mainly is because it's not zombies, it's not like, surviving until the end of the round, or on another round, like this game actually has a legit checkpoint that you can reach, and then you end up beating like the Extinction level. Like, it's not like zombies where you just complete round after round after round after round, I mean, it's not repetitive, it's just this thing has a legit ending point, and not just like survival to see how long you can survive, I mean, I would say it actually is better because I can actually see how long I can survive. But it's like, by that I mean like, it's more like I don't have to worry about like surviving round after round, making my stream like legitly long. But then again, like I've seen like people who've actually streamed for like a couple hours and actually do pretty well in the zombies, like NGT for example, or Dalek JD, or like those guys stream for like hours, and these guys are just do like zombie stuff. I might get into that later, but as of right now, like I'm not too sure about it yet, because like as of right now, I really don't have a lot of map packs on the games, or anything like any map packs at all, because I had all that on my old game, on my old console, the PS3. But I mean, like, I might get into it later, maybe not now, but we'll see. Because I mean, like, I'm just talking about, I'm not trying to talk about like the streaming process, how I want to stream. I'm just basically talking about, I ended up messing up on the challenge, but it really wouldn't matter because I'm already like level up already. I just rather like have a thing where like it's like, ah, hell. I don't even know what I'm doing with this. He's down. Yeah, those rhinos are really one thing to look out for too. Normally, like, they're like at the beginning, like when you're like barely playing, it's like, man, those things are like a killer. They just mess up with your day. And I think like when the game barely came out too, like you didn't have teeth, like you didn't have the teeth upgrades. I think they did that so you can actually like survive better, and you can actually survive a bit longer. So I mean, hats off to that. But I think like I don't think without the teeth I would have been able to actually complete the game. But I think at the same time I might have been able to complete it too. Because I've actually done some games where like, hey, I actually survived, and I didn't even have any realization of the teeth. I didn't know how to use them or whatever. But I mean, like when they updated it like a while ago, and they actually added the teeth, it's actually been really helpful to some players, specifically me too, because I've actually been like able to upgrade my health regeneration and all that stuff. And yeah,
Sure could use an upgrade.
upgrade. Let's see. I think I'll keep storing my. I think I'll keep upgrading my riot shield. So I really haven't been using like my ammo or my armor. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I've had a lot of fun with this game. And I'll keep saying it over and over because it's true. Villains with traps. Yeah, at this point, it really don't matter. As long as I have the two top parts upgraded, I'm pretty much. I got no concern except like these two things. I would like to worry about that and this. But I'm so reliable, like I'm so dependable on my own. It's like I don't have to worry about those type of things, which is why I always worry on these two things, because I think those are the things that actually make me good at the game. If I didn't have that, I probably would have been like sucking. Like I said, everybody's skills are different, so it probably would be like a lot of different. It probably would be like weird. I would go into detail with that, but it's just like a long conversation I wouldn't want to have.
We've got hostiles attacking the drill.
Oh man. Okay, let's go. That's right. Already, dang. I'm pretty much calm with this game because I pretty much experienced all the stuff on this, as well as the maps. But, I mean, that was on the old console. Pretty much everything's the same here. Nothing's really different, except the graphics-wise, as I said before when I was playing earlier. But I don't think the only thing I never actually, the one map I actually never did, even though I had it, was the very, very last one. Why? Because like I was so consistent with like playing and beating like the story, and not going ahead, or like not like just like skipping a level or like skipping a map and just skipping on to the next one. I was more like one of those guys who wanted to play like the story in order. So I don't think I ever got to the last map. I don't think I ever did. I think I seen gameplays, but I never really got to it. Would it have been fun? Probably. But yeah. Like I never been to it, honestly. I've been through Point of Contact, Nightfall,
How many more of these things are there?
I forget what mission it was, like the one where you're like on the boat, and then
Grab the drill.
the one where you enter like their home, like their home or whatever. But I think that's like the only one I've actually went through. And I never like went on to the next one. I never ever did like the last final part of the game, of the franchise, of the Extinction franchise. Will there be a Call of Duty Ghosts 2 to continue it? I hope so, because I say this is like the freaking best game ever, like the best story, I want to say like the best. I mean, there's probably better, but I mean like it has a really great story, plot, and it's just left on a cliffhanger. Great multiplayer setup. I mean, I am kind of picky with the guns. How they made them, like, where you can have like a prestige gun fully automatic, when in other games you can just have it fully automatic without prestige, and you can paint them too. But then again, you know, it's like the games are weird sometimes. Games like that are weird. Ow. Oh, they took out the thing. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. You know, maybe I should get a new gun. Or not a new gun, but like a gun that I'm actually going to survive with. Because I don't think I'm actually... Not that I'm not going to survive. I just don't think I'm going to be like really efficient with this gun. What the freak is he? Oh my god. Dang you. He's done. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, really? No. Oh, no. There's none of my bad. Nothing's even there. Okay. Dang. Oh my god. Don't you dare attack.
They're attacking the drill.
Oh my gosh. Let's get a gun. Oh my god. Get off him. Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, I forgot I already have. Oh, dang it. I forgot I had the chainsaw. I completely forgot I had this weapon. Oh well, I'm good. That's a rhino right below me, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, when you're like I said, when you're like a beginner player, taking these things out is a killer. Like you might survive, you might not. Oh boy, boy. Did I kill him? Oh, he's still alive. Oh, get out of the way, dude. I gotta get that drill.
Get him off! We're gonna lose the drill!
Dang it. Dang it. Oh my gosh. I almost lost it right there. Okay, so that gun is definitely gonna be a no. So, because like, I'm not gonna be accurate with the gun if these guys are gonna be my bad. I just lost like my conversation. But I'm gonna need to get a new gun since these guys are going to keep coming at me constantly. This gun has served me really well, but I think it's easy. I think it's easier to use if I don't have like so many people like coming at me. I have to be like quick. Okay, let's see. Just upgrade my armor. I upgraded my armor, so I actually have a bit more. Whoop. Oh, kill scorpion melee damage. Alright, that seems about easy. Oh! Oh my god! Oh, there we go. This thing actually just burns too quickly. Let me see if I can upgrade that. There we go. I actually have a wider range of actually using this. Come on, come at me.
The drill is halfway there.
Jeez, it's gonna destroy my riot shield. Wait, does it actually destroy my riot shield? I don't even notice. Oh, he's down. Well, I already have an upgraded one, so this should be a lot better. Nice. I'm actually doing pretty well with this. Come on, come on. We're almost there. I think this stream might be an hour, so I hope it's not an hour. Might be, so heads up. It's one of the reasons why I don't like doing it's one of the little peeves about doing a survival game is that sometimes it might take like a while. I think the only max I'll ever do is probably like the only max. Oh crap! The maximum like stream I'll ever do.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Is probably
We're
like
alone.
Sure
could use an upgrade.
an hour or two. Because the thing is, I don't like making videos that are just like long as hell. I'm just not that person that likes to make long videos. For entertainment, like I mean, if you guys want that, I'm perfectly fine. I just feel like sometimes, like personally, I feel like long, like making it like movie long is gonna be like time consuming. Not for me. I'm perfectly fine with it, but it's just like for you guys. I don't want it to be too long for you guys. Are like, oh, when is this video gonna end or whatever? You know what I mean?
Scorpion, look out!
Like I don't want it to be too long for you guys. So we're like, you guys just don't like it. That's just my personal opinion. If you guys like things that are like long and like entertaining, yeah, that's perfectly cool. And I see people that did videos and they're like 10 minutes long and all that stuff, like 11 minutes long, 5 minutes long. You know, that's what you guys like. Then that's perfectly fine. It's just, I'm just saying, like from a personal opinion, it's not time consuming on me. I just don't want it to be time consuming to you guys. That's all I'm trying to say, personally. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I only got one more. I got one more, and I'm gonna lose if I don't do this. Oh my god, that's why, because my thing got destroyed. Don't die me, come on. Come on. Ah, come on. Where is he? Where is he? Shoot, I think I should actually increase the cooldown time for this thing. Semtex grenades, nice! There we go. That's a rhino. Oh, he's down. Woo! I even did it on the last mag too. That's crazy. Aha! Oh, there we go. We're back. Oh my god, I probably would have died by then. Dang. Jesus, this is actually the longest I've ever done it. I think planning it right there was probably like the best decision I ever made. I'm actually handling them a lot better. And actually my turret's actually doing most of the work too. Nice. Ajax 571, sup? What's up? What's going on? Oh my goodness, I'm just trying to survive here. Alright. Alright, I'm out of ammo here. Oh boy. He's done. Let's go. Finding another one. Nice. 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 All right, that's what I call a good setup. Activate the new cooldown. I don't think I'm gonna need that, would I? Oh, yeah, wait, hold on. I don't think I'm gonna need any upgrades. Well, might do that. What the hell? All right. Hope my swearing wasn't too explicit. Like I'd rather not. I'd rather not have it like that crazy.
Yeah, this'll work.
Have it like that. That should be good. Yeah, let's set it off.
Yeah, this'll work.
Let's go.
Overwatch, fireworks alive and ready to go.
Come on, let's go!
Let's go. Let's go. Ah, why is it not letting me go up? Oh, crap! It's a rhino.
Scorpion!
There shouldn't be too much of an house to kill. I'm gonna have to deal with them because I think from what I remember from when I used to play, there should be one that should be popping up. Come on, come on. Nice, he's down. And there should be another one popping up soon somewhere. There he is. There's a lot of scorpions. Let me set him up. Let me set a turret here. Let's see how it goes. Oh. Nice. I think I should take this thing with me. I should do pretty well with this. Let's actually go over there because I think we're gonna be going. Oh.
We've got a rhino incoming!
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm like, damn it, die. I gotta go. That I get him out of the way. Oh my gosh. Oh my, where's he at? Oh my god. Oh my god, there's two rhinos. That's not fair. Oh shoot. Oh, I got one. I got one. I got one. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Wait, that's it? All that tension for nothing? Wait, where? Oh, over there? You're kidding me. Oh, start rock shield destroyed. We gotta go. No time for games now. We gotta go. Go. I'm almost there. Oh, where's the... They're over there. Jesus. Yes, just me. Back at it again. Oh man, that was crazy. I haven't played that in a long time. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh man, that was good. I think I could get everything I want now, including like the armor piercing ammo that I always need. Equalizer. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll figure out what I want with the teeth later. I'm probably gonna get something that's actually worth getting. Nope, I can't get the armor piercing yet. I'll do that later. Well, oh my god, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was actually a while since I played the game. Well, I'm actually ranked 24, so, I mean, I actually went ahead and played on this earlier, which was like a couple days ago before I went on vacation, but I managed to level up like pretty quickly. But I mean, I think this is like the first or second time beating that. and this is like me streaming it, like successfully beating it on a stream. And this is like this is like my second time streaming because the last time it didn't record, so I was like I had to do this again, so I was being upset. But I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, if you guys enjoyed it a lot, I mean, please leave a like on this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I will leave something in the description, like describing my relation with this game and, you know, how I've gone, where I've came, where I've been on it. It's actually been pretty fun. I met a couple good players on it. And as of right now on the Xbox, I haven't met anybody yet. But I've managed to make some progress. If you guys did enjoy, like I said, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I'm Uber Maximus, aka Kid Millennium. That is now, forever, and always. Thank you for watching.